Greetings, welcome.
Yes, I give thanks.
Yes.
Empress, ever give us a chance? We start with a little reverence, you know.
Oh, yes.
Rastafari, we
Every
have to touch
time.
little reverence. You know?
Every time.
Give thanks.
Greetings again, my brothers that are here. I know what is a gathering for. I know what is a gathering for. Yes, I, Rastafari. I know what is a gathering for. I know what is a gathering for. Yes, I, Rastafari. Yes, I, give us a short prayer. I and I a short prayer. Rastafari.
Yes, yeah. Make a joyful noise unto Rastafari, all the land. I serve Selassie with gladness and come before his presence. No, I Selassie live in Niger that made I and not to find himself. Find his people and the sheep of his path. When I intend his gate with thanksgiving, to his court with eyes. And I be thankful unto him and bless his name. For his Selassie is good, his mercy is everlasting, and his truth endure throughout all generation. Bless the pine and keep pine and going out and coming in from this time forth and forever. There is a fine eye mouth Isis, and meditation fine eye yet, be a step in thy sight. I the Selassie. Cheer! Cheer!
Yeah.
Selassie.
Aye. Yes, Empress, give thanks.
Give thanks, give thanks.
Thank you for having us in studio this morning.
Thank you
Yes,
for
sir.
that. Thank you for that, my brother. In this segment, as we look back to go forward, Sankofa Ing, we're talking about Rastafari economics, which the House of Seba embodies. This is one of the major tenets of the House of Seba. I read a little bit about what the House of Seba is, but as we look back 60 years after, moving forward, what are two, if you can, of the most critical challenges do you think Rastafari is facing now on the island of Jamaica and, if you will, globally?
Yes, I give thanks. Let me start off by giving thanks to His Imperial Majesty, Emperor Haile Selassie.
Just a little bit low, and I'm not quite sure if it's our thing, so if we could just I'm not hearing.
Eli.
Yes, that's much better, yes.
Yes, let us start off and giving thanks to His Imperial Majesty, Emperor Haile Selassie and his Empress meaning, Mother and Father of creation, Rastafari live. Again, we big up the RMO, and I as a member of the RMO. I want ones know, so we are RMO, we say Rastafari Mansions and organization. Whether you join up now or you not join up now, you're still part of the RMO, regardless. The work what the RMO they do, we have to thank them.
Yes.
See a big hurricane just gone, and right now nobody at all now look out for Rastafari. RMO out there, all over the place, to all of what they can do. Things they bring all tears to eye. You know, say them ones that do the work where necessary to do. Not just I, but the whole team. Sister Nani, Ras Negos, Ras IAV, the ones that out there, ones not to see them.
Yes.
Or even consider the ones that up till 1 o'clock at night, they try to figure out ways and means how Rastafari if we move forward. So we have to start off from this, if we bless up the item and give thanks for that work there.
Yes.
Well, the two things now is just serious economics and rights. Yeah, it just kind of broke it off right there. So the two major things.
Economics and rights.
And yes, economics and rights. Recognition of I and I rights.
And as you know, we dealt with, and we wish we had more time, and I think an ongoing conversation is what we're going to have, looking at the rights as we go forward. The economics of it now is what we're going to talk to the House of Seba about. So I'm going to start off with you. Just let us have a little look at why for Rastafari, economics is one of the major things that needs to be foregrounded as we go forward 60 years after.
Yes, I give thanks. So, we can start off by saying a little explanation on House of Seba.
Yes.
Because one CI here and we have some things on the table. So, economics is very important, and one of the things what Rastafari always did was trading. Mm-hmm. And we want, once we look at these things, and we structure ourselves as a model. So all Rastafari entity can do the same thing, because, as we say, it is His Majesty, through his works, entrenched certain things in law and as indigenous people. We look at the United Nations Declaration of the Rights of Indigenous People. Mm-hmm. We have a right for self-governance, and we set up our own economical basis. So we need to move forward, especially when we have government that complain, say, them recognize Rasta is a time for I step out now and live Rasta. No talk too much about Rasta. Live Rasta now, because Babylon not too much who is Rasta. So I have to go live Rasta in this time now. Mm-hmm. So ones can see what truly Rastafari is. Yeah. We have our schools to build. We look around I have 9 youth. We have grand youth on the way. We have schools to build. We have the ancient to take care of. We need to establish Rastafari sovereign fund. All Rastafari can benefit out of. So there's a lot of things. RMO got whole heap of plans. There's RMO triple R plan. I don't know many ones know about that. That they had a launch the other day. I noticed they didn't get a lot of time to talk about that. They had a launch the other day where ones can contribute to assist Rastafari in need or damaged by the storm, hurricane season again, and canvas still up on roof. So economics is very important, one of the most important thing now as we speak, go forward.
Well, Ras Negos is still there, and I'll go forward to Ras Negos again later in the program to talk a little bit more about that, since he is coming from the RMO segment. But let me, and you know you're part of RMO, but let me just go forward now to talk a little bit more about the because you're living Rastafari, you say, and not just talk Rastafari, because we are what we do, not what we say. So let me hear from Empress Malia Seba, Don Mama, about how this is being done within the House of Seba, and how that, what that template looks like.
So let me introduce Empress Don Mama. As you know, as an indigenous community, you have many aspects of the community. Yeah. So Empress Don Mama is responsible for what we say the health side of things. So it's the Dan Mama's naturopathic consultant services that we offer. Naturopathic services, tell ones and ones what herbs they can use for different ailments. Okay. And she heads that department. All
right. So let's talk about that, because I think this is a collective that deals with different elements of the economics of Rastafari. Go ahead, Empress.
Greetings. So my role as Empress of House of Seba, is just to ensure that everything runs as it's supposed to. As you were asking about economics and the development and all of that around it, the role of House of Seba, as Ras Jabali mentioned, is just for us to be a model, just so other Rastafari houses, mansions, etc., can look at what we are doing, not because we're doing it perfectly, but just because we're doing it. As he would have said as well, Rastafari is not just about talking, it's about doing. The children are not listening what you say, they're watching what you do. As Don Mama though, my onus and my job is to ensure that Rastafari is communicated, because as we always know, if you have a belly ache, usually back in the days, you would find a Rasta man. You want the natural herbs. You want to know, what can I use for this? What can I use for that? That culture, I'm not going to say is dying. I'm going to say that culture is still here. And as at House of Seba, we ensure that this is something that is going to live on through the children. All of my children are children who actually assist from time to time in this naturopathic care. So they are, briefed on what these herbs are for. Because in the continuation of Rastafari and all the legacy and all the knowledge and all the things that Bob Marley sang about and all the things that we are known for, if it dies with us, then what was the point? So
how important is it for, obviously, within the broader context, but we're speaking about Rastafari now, because this is, I think, a wider Jamaican issue where there's a lot of talking about what we should do and not so much of the doing of it. How important is it to do, and what are some of the things that are being done at the House of Seba? Hold, let me take a quick break, a very, very quick one, and come right back in terms of just looking when we come back at how important this is. Great work coming out of the House of Seba. Go ahead.
You get chopped? Not take that. Make Mocha FID and the police help you. Call 311 or 1-888-662-2847. The time by the FID, Mocha and the JCF is
now 5 minutes after 8 o'clock. You're inside of the Africa Forum. This is Running Africa and the House of Seba in this space as we look at 60 years after the visit of His Imperial Majesty the Emperor Haile Selassie to Jamaica. Where do we go from here? The Rastafari Economics and Rastafari Siba, along with the team from the House of Seba in the house. Empress Malaya Siba Don Mama is talking to us about the importance of doing as opposed to just talking. How important is it, my sister?
All right. So as I was saying before, how important it is to do is just that everyone else sees that you're actually doing it. Now, we have different products here, different products that are on their way. We're always trying to evolve because Rastafari, like everything else, is supposed to evolve.
Can we see the products? Yes, go ahead.
So we do have, for example,
a
lot of Rastafari brethren, sisterins, we use ganja for different reasons. Some of us use it for tea, some of us use it for meditation and reverence and all of that. We have what we would want to call the first Rastafari branded rolling papers, hemp, white papers, brown papers. We also ensure that we carry on the traditions of roots, something that Don Mama is popularly known for, roots, teas, etc. The sacramental ganja that is grown organically without, as the Virgin was saying, it don't even smell like the regular ganja. That is because it's not packed with all the, what you call it? Chemicals. Yeah, for a softer word. Mm-hmm. The chemicals and all of that. So everything is ital. It's very important that we position ourselves today, tomorrow, and always, just so the younger youths, because back in the day, every youth wanted to be a Rasta, Mm-hmm. Every youth wanted to, but now, persons grow their locks, and when you call them Rasta, they're like, I'm not a Rasta. We want the future to be proud that we are continuing this tradition. We are continuing this culture as Rastafari people. Mm-hmm. So it's very important that we show up. It's very important that we innovate or, bring in new things, new ideas. We culture new ideas. We foster new ideas. It's very, very important. It's very important to embody and to overall emulate and embrace Rastafari. So we support each other. We buy from each other. We talk to each other. If I have a consultation with someone and I'm unclear of what exactly to say to them, I will have to consult with an elder, as they would want to say, not elder though, but an ancient Rastafari, an ancient Rast Aigi, Sister Lovai, you want to consult with the elders, the ancient Rastafaris, because they know things that I am supposed to know. And I know things that the younger youths are supposed to know. So it's really a relay. And
a community,
right. And at this point in the relay, you want to run a good race.
Thank you so much for that, my sister. Rasta Bali, Don Mama talks about the community, the unity, working with different groups within and outside of the immediate community. What does that look like in practice within the House of Seba in terms of how others are engaged by you in the economics of things, to themselves find markets, if you will, find success, that kind of a stuff? Because I know there's so much that you're doing, working with farmers and others. Talk to us about that element of it, which I think is the olden way, the ancient way of doing things.
Yes, I give thanks. I would like to also add, when we look at economics, the Rastafari community, we saw that we were a little bit short of money within the Rastafari community as a collective. But then when I looked within the country, Rastafari was contributing so much to other economies based upon who is the distributors of the things that Rastafari is using. So that's why we say, okay, Rastafari needs money. We look at a thing like rolling paper. Who smokes ganja in Jamaica? Who use ganja in Jamaica? Rastafari. And Jamaica spend like between $100 to $150 million every week on rolling paper. So if we can get that money to come inside the community, so this box of rolling paper will be distributed to the different sacred spaces across the island, the different Rastafari spaces across the island, the different maroon spaces across the island, because we're an indigenous group. So we try to work with all indigenous groups, not just Rastafari. Take the time out to big up Chief Curry and big up the other chiefs from the maroon community. So Rastafari is the grassroots of Jamaica, you know. Mm-hmm. So this rolling paper we are distributing, but it will go to a corner shop, and that corner shop also will make a profit from it also. So, and the money is turning within the community. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So the aim from this rolling paper project is to start a rolling paper project to make rolling papers from ganja stick. So this is like the initial stage to raise the funds. So we want to do a rolling paper manufacturing from ganja stick, and also a agro-processing facility to process all these fruits and herbs into roots wine and distribute them globally to Rastafari across the globe. Yeah. So Rastafari, so we're bringing back the money in the community like our community should function, where the money circulates within the community and don't come out. Yes. From Rastafari hands to Rastafari hands. So we're just asking Rastafari to just get on board. In another 2 weeks, we have House of Seba will be on the road distributing rolling papers, and not just rolling papers, everything that Rastafari use. So we have bitterwood chip package, we have it grounded, we have almost everything that Rastafari use that will be distributed.
What are talk to us about that. What are some of the other stuff you have there? Because this is phenomenal, isn't it?
So we have Ital Jackie pineapple roots wine, and then we have the Ital Jackie roots wine, and then we have our rolling paper, we have our grinders, we have packaged cinnamon sticks, we have Medina, guava leaf, we have everything that gives you a Rastafari experience.
Yes.
So one of the things is Rastafari sacred spaces. When you see ones look at a Rastafari sacred space, instantly their mind run to a ganja shop. But a Rastafari sacred space was way more than a ganja shop. It's an healing center. It's an economical base. It's a space where a Rastafari in the mountain would bring his callaloo or his cabbage, and he'll come down to the front and sit at the Rastafari space, and somebody would pick it up. So that's what we want to bring back to the livity.
What is that? What is that in the little black? It's showing black on my screen.
Yeah, it's a herb grinder.
What is it?
Herb grinder. So you will need it to grind all herbs.
Okay.
When you're grinding ganja or soursop leaf or rosemary or whatever you need to grind for whatever use. Yeah, it's big enough to grind and hard enough to grind roots and.
Okay. And this is contextualizing things within the economics of, or the next step is economics, right? This is what I hear you saying.
This is our pre-roll package for ones who wants to experience. So you see ganja.
Oh, that's pre-rolled.
Yeah. So ones who use ganja might not be able to roll. So ganja is something that we want to pay close attention to.
Right.
What we are coming with is the conscious use of ganja.
And I want to talk about that, the conscious use of ganja, because I know that you particular and the House of Siba, that you're concerned, very, very concerned about the conscious use of ganja.
So our ancestors used ganja for a better life experience on earth. That was the main use why our ancestors and our ancients used ganja. Ganja brings us to a meditative state. And that's where, so everything in this room was once a thought before it became reality.
Yes.
The camera, everything was once a thought before it became reality. And ganja brings us to that state. And whether we like it, yes or no, our thoughts become our reality. So what we want to do when we're using ganja is create conscious intentions. Don't just light up a spliff when you're upset or light up a spliff in a party listening to negative music. We want to go back to the ceremonial use of this plant, where if you and your brother have an argument and you're going to burn a spliff, don't just light up that spliff. Create a conscious intention that you want to fix the relationship between you and your brother. That way, when you go into meditation or your thoughts, you have a knee pain, you can use a spliff. Start visualizing yourself without this knee pain. So when you use this spliff, so we want to use ganja instead of just smoking ganja.
Right.
So that's what we want to promote to people, that ganja, we have the key to all our problems in our hand, and we're using it unconsciously.
Yeah.
We need to do some research on ganja, go back to where it is coming from, look at Rastafari before 1963. 1963 was the destruction of what Rastafari was doing. We want to revisit those things and go back to why we use ganja. It wasn't a fun tool or something to feel nice. It's a tool for...
So you're concerned about how ganja is being used, the misuse, and even in some cases the abuse of ganja, but there needs to be a return to the source of why Rastafari used ganja, how ganja was used, and for what. And I hear you saying that the effects then would be positive, for meditation, for positive thinking. But you also said just now that if you are angry and you go use ganja, you're saying that there is a negative response, if you will.
As you say, your thoughts become reality whether you like it, yes or no.
Yeah.
This is not that something that any I and I can decide. Your thoughts become reality.
Yeah.
So when you're using ganja, make sure your thoughts is something positive, something that you want to become your reality.
You'll hear much more about that as Jabali and myself participate in this project. We'll talk about it some more. Rastafari, just before we go to the break, we mentioned the farmers just now, because one of the things that the House of Seba is doing is including the wider community. And so there is a connection with people who are producing it at different levels. And the House of Seba itself, you mentioned earlier, and also Don Mama mentioned this, distribution, the extent to which you are involved in the distribution aspects of things to facilitate the economics of Rastafari.
Yes, so going forward, even after the hurricane, we the distribution space that we had, we extended to make it a little more larger, to facilitate more product from other Rastafari brethren and sisters. We started a distribution company called House of Seba Sacred Space Limited that will distribute all Rastafari products across the island and across the globe. Ones and ones who are interested. We have an upcoming event called Tafari Fridays. I think this Friday is the launch. I would say the events department is planning that. Tafari Fridays now is a space where we're inviting all creatives to come out and set up a table and display your product while we're doing Rastafari reasonings. We're playing cultural music. And so we're giving ones and ones a chance to come and be a part of, the making of some money.
There you go. I just love that, the making of some money. Because the next step, as we said, and we have been saying, is economics. As we look back 60 years after, the next step, economics and rights. A quick break, and we'll be back with much more inside of the Africa Forum.
Akipod, in association with Raw Soul, present Soaking Souls Fest. It's a Soca and Souls event. Sunday, April 19th at 61 Main Street, Linstead, St. Catherine. Music by DJ Foodie and Team British. Ladies in dress, pretty girls in short shorts. Special prizes for the shortest shorts and the best dressed lady. Akipod, the place to be. And don't forget, the word is love. Must be 18 or older to drink. Drink responsibly. ID required. Ladies, make sure the shots them short. That's why the way now look by you.
Negril, Jamaica. This is history in the making. Burning Bushes Music presents Bush Bash 420 event series. Monday, April 20. It's Bushman versus Sound Trooper. No singing, just pure sound clash energy. All taking place at Sador's Ethiopian Restaurant and Bar, Negril Beach Road. Get your pre-sold tickets online. $3,500, $5,000 at the gate. Bush Bash 420. Sponsored by Roots Rocking Reggae Radio, Irie FM. Don't miss this.
From the creators of Money Fridays, we introduce to you another radio first. Grab back.
Stay locked into Irie FM on the 107. This and every Monday. Today is a wake-up call for a grab bag, as you could win up to $50,000 cash weekly, plus other prizes.
All you have to do is call Irie FM when you hear it's grab bag time. Tell the announcer which bag to dip into, and what comes up is yours, just like that.
It could be a gift from a sponsor. It could be $10,000. It could be $30,000. It could be a whopping $50,000. Or it could be, sorry, try again.
But if you don't have a representing hand in the bag, you don't have a chance.
Grab bag is brought to you courtesy of
Tiles Are Us Limited, Banners Valley, St. Elizabeth. Tiles Are Us. Maggie, we are so good together.
All right, we're back with you inside of the Africa Forum. This is Running Africa. And in the final few minutes, because the time has gone so fast, so quickly, and the House of Seba is in the house. But since we have just about 8 minutes, Jabali and Don Mama, Empress Malia Siba, let us have the phone. Let's have the team who are in the house with you just talk about what they do within the organization, because it is also that, and what their work entail. I will start with the one closest to you. Just pass the mic. Oh yeah, who do we have here? Yes, go ahead.
As I said before, I am Empress Lovai.
Greetings, sis.
And I am with the House of Seba from the start. So, you know, I have a little knowledge of what the development area, you know, that what the development have to do. I am part of the Integrity Commission that see that whatever Osaf Siba said that he's going to do, whether in the future or far future, I am here to see that all those things that he make a promise of, he's been held accountable.
Wow, I got my sister. I'm full of goose pimples around here.
Yes, I am part of that.
I'm head of race. Honestly,
yes,
this is phenomenal. Wow.
Yes, So yes, I make sure that the promise that he made to the Rastafari community, he has to fulfill his obligations.
Yes.
So, you know, he talk about development. He has to make sure that he goes through that according to the reasoning that I and I have. And it is also on paper. You know, it's not just a word of mouth thing.
Right.
So it is on paper that you have to sign and see that you declare yourself in that manner.
Goodness
to help the community.
Listen.
So, you know, I am here for that.
Integrity Commission.
Yes.
We are going to have to talk about that another time. My brother Jabali and Empress Mama.
Greetings
Mama.
again.
Yes,
Sorry.
who do we have here?
I am Gamla Seba, as said before.
Yes.
And I am Dan Mama's personal assistant, where our main focus is...
Okay, you hold the mic just a little bit closer.
Yes.
Good.
Yes, where our main focus is to help couples conceive the naturopathic way and, you know, the herbal way, the healthier way, the better way.
Okay. Yes. And what does that include?
So, you know, as you know, the consultation has to be done.
Right.
And after they go through their consultation, we make their herbs based on their issues and their personal, you know.
Yes.
Struggles, and we help couples, and we help the males and the females to conceive, you know, and...
Empress Don Mama, what's the... talk to us a little bit about that, because
let me touch upon that little.
Yes, all right, go ahead, Master Bali.
As you say, one of the main things that us as Seba do is really see where the issues are and attack them directly, not really talk about them.
Yes.
So one of the biggest problems that we have is our food. The food that the people eat because of the dirty lies and the chemicals is the main problem. If you see our Prime Minister talking about now is infertility in male and female. The rum special, we don't want to fight nobody think online still, but it's causing what you call even the man them can't write.
Erectile dysfunction.
Yeah, the man them can't write so good. So, as Rastafari, obviously we have the Medina.
It's just what he said.
We have the Medina here. So, as Rastafari, we have different herbs that can reverse all of that.
The Medina.
Right. So
Hold up the Medina, let me see there. Oh, because now you have packaged the Medina.
Yes. So we have it ground, we have it grounded, and we have it dried. And then upon your request, we can create a tea from it.
Yes.
For individuals.
Yeah, because we know this over the many, many moons that Medina is good for erectile dysfunction.
Yes. So
but over the years, we've been telling people, okay, so careful how you break the Medina, careful how you pick it, make sure you know how to boil the tea. But you have packaged it, and one of the things that you're doing is also giving consultation on this as to how to use it, how much to use, when to use, and so on.
Yes. So Dan Mama can touch a little more.
Yeah, go ahead, Dan Mama. We're almost out of time, and the thing is just getting
let me
exciting.
just wrap up.
Yes.
So basically, a consultation is done firstly, just so I'm able to know age, underlying issues, potential things that may be impacting why you're not having your full erection in the morning, why you're not rising with the sun, and all of that. So the food, and not just the food, but also just overall life.
Yes.
Life itself, stressful situations and all of that can rupture a female's hormonal balance. And because of that, then obviously she's going to have missed periods, PCOS, hormonal issues, and ultimately infertility. So we never stop learning.
Yes,
Bottom line.
yes.
We've never stopped learning. We always push to learn more just so we can educate our baby mothers, as I call them, more and more. And we've been doing well. As the Rastafari community, helping females and males get their children. Everybody who is listening now, they can Google Dan Mama. We've been doing very, very well.
Brilliant. All right, who else do you have? Do you have? Yes?
Yes, greetings.
Greetings again, my brother.
Yes, this is Rasamian. Yes, I'm the person who is responsible for the drumming era in the organization of House of Seba. That's when we have functions, we have gathering, meetings. I man make sure that the drumming era is always balanced, to uplift the spirit of Rastafari, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
And I also agree to help teach the young youths about drumming, you know what I mean?
And this is important, isn't it? Because the disrespect of the drum is such a spiritual tool for us, and more than a tool, it's spiritually connected to us as African people and indigenous people. That this is critical. So what are some of the things you tell young people about the drums from a spiritual perspective?
Yes, they know that the drumming is not a really plain thing. The drumming is like an instrument to connect with our ancestors, you know what I mean? And it's also a weapon to lick down evil from high and low places, you know what I mean?
Sacred weapon, yeah.
Yes, so the drumming have 3 bases of it, where we have the funde, the bass, and the repeater. Yes, so we have to know how to put them in harmony, you know what I mean? To commune and invoke our ancestors together around us, because the same sound that we create is the same sound that our ancestors used to create.
Yeah.
Same way, so we just carry on the works, you know what I mean?
All right, listen, I'm completely out of time. I'm so sorry, but I'm going to take one more person, right? One more person, yeah. Who do we have? Yes, greetings, my brother, quickly.
Bless up, family.
Yeah.
Bless up.
Bless up.
Yeah, give thanks and praise, say, Buzz. You come say, Buzz of the light, See it?
Yes.
Me and Vian, keep the function going, that I see anything that Buzz is there, that I see.
All right.
That I keeper, that I see. Landlord, that I see Wasman, all these things. Buzz.
Beautiful. Buzz Jabali, I give 30 seconds, Buzz Jabali. Yeah, give thanks, give thanks, Buzz.
Yes, maybe 30 seconds.
Yes.
Throughout one of our childless times in Rastafari, our people wrote to His Majesty back in the 60s. His Majesty sent to us a church and a government.
Yeah.
I am taking from that His Majesty saw that only self-governance just could save us from what we were going through. So at this time, I'm imploring our people to start with governance of yourself, Sovereignty is a serious word that a lot of ones are using. The word government, the word govern means to rule over. The word ment is a French word for mind. So we need sovereign government. I mean, you need to take control of your own mind. Yeah. So one need to start governing their own family, their own life. See to it that you have food on the table, and then that can now filter. So I want the people to focus on self-governance. Be more government of yourself. Look out for yourself. So don't burn Babylon, then you depend on Babylon to provide food for you.
Put ourselves in charge of ourselves.
Focus on ourselves in this time and His Majesty. His Majesty words, songs, and teaching is the key to all the situation we're going through. I think I say that every time I come here.
Every time. Every
Give
time.
thanks.
Give thanks, Rasta Bali and the team, Empress Don Mama and the team. Thank you so much for coming in. And I invite you back in short order. You know that. We always like when you are in studio with us. And you're going to be hearing much more, by the way, from the House of Seba.